So today I am eye makeup free because I'm going to be testing out the new CoverGirl Super Sizer Big Curl Mascara. I saw this at my local Walgreens last night and I was so excited to try it. I figured I would just come right on this morning and try it with you guys to see how it works. So if you've been following me for a while, you probably know that the original CoverGirl Super Sizer is one of my favorite mascaras of all time. I like it more than a lot of high-end formulas as well as everything at the drugstore just because it stays put all day, it's not clumpy or flaky, and it gives me really long length and volume. So the fact that they added like a curling aspect to it is really intriguing, and I just want to open this up and test it out. So that's what we're going to do today, and I'm also going to just do a wear test. So you can see me actually applying the mascara and see how it works, and then later on I'll do a check-in and see how it wore throughout the day. So let's get started. Okay, so I just zoomed you guys in a little bit so you can see me applying it easier, but first I just want to quickly show you what the brush looks like. So this is actually a curved brush compared to the original, and this is actually looking huge compared to the original brush. So let me go grab that and I'll do a quick comparison for you guys so you can see the two side by side. Okay, so here is the original compared to the Big Curl, and as you can see, the original one is probably like half the width of the new one. So I don't know how I feel about that because I'm not really a fan of these big chunky brushes. I'm so clumsy when it comes to applying mascara. I feel like I get it all over my eyelids all the time if I'm not really careful. So we'll see how this goes, but let's go ahead and just pop this on and see what happens. Okay, so right away, I'm not a fan of these curved brushes because I feel like, again, it just gets all over. So what I like to do with these, I know this is probably not how you're supposed to use them, but I like to flip it over and just use it this way, just because it's a little bit easier for me to control it, and I don't have like the two ends of the brush poking me on either side and putting mascara on my lid. Okay, so there's one eye compared to the other. So far, I think it is definitely curling up my lashes, and I didn't curl them beforehand, so far I think it looks pretty good, but I don't think it has as much like wow factor or impact as the original does right off the bat. So let me just go in and add another coat. Okay, so there's two coats of that mascara, and I think it does a pretty good job, but again, like, I'm not really feeling wowed by it like the other one. And actually, why don't we do a quick experiment and put the original Super Sizer on this eye so we can kind of compare the two. Yeah, this formula is definitely a wetter formula by far, but I do feel like it helps to get a lot of the product on your lashes. The moussey formulas definitely, while they keep your lashes looking a little more natural, they don't have as much impact. Like right away, just with one coat, this eye is already just as big as this one. Maybe even a little bit longer on this side, I don't know. All right, let's go back in and do a second coat. Okay, so looking at the two eyes side by side, you can definitely see that the original Super Sizer gives me much longer, bigger lashes than the new Big Curl does. So I'm a little bit disappointed because I was really hoping for just like a bigger, better version of the original, but I actually think that the Big Curl seems to give a more natural looking result. So my lashes actually feel a little bit like fluffier. They feel very soft. It's more of that moussey formula like the Maybelline Total Temptation versus this one, which is more of a wet formula. And also, as far as the curling aspect goes, I'm not really seeing any more curl on this side with the new one as with the original. I think that one curls up my lashes pretty well too. So I'm really not seeing too much benefit in this one other than if you maybe like a little bit more of a softer, natural looking lash look. But anyway, I'm not going anywhere today, so I don't really care if my lashes look different on both sides. So I'm going to do a wear test quickly and just let you know if this one stays on as well as the original does. So I will check in with you guys in a few hours. hours. Alright guys, I'm back and it's been about 8 hours since I applied both mascaras, and I definitely put them to the test today because I was outside for a while and it's super hot out today and humid. Plus then the whole afternoon I was inside cleaning out my closet, so neither one of them smudged underneath my eyes or flaked, so that's a good thing. But I will say that the original one definitely still looks a lot better and actually looks more curled up than this version does. I think this moussey formula feels a little bit heavy on my lashes, to be honest, and it just seems to kind of be like weighing them down a little bit. They don't even look quite as curled up as they did when I first applied it. I don't know if that's just me. Maybe when I watch the video back, I'll see that it really isn't a difference, but just looking at my face in the mirror every time I passed by, it really just looks like this eye is bigger and more awake, and this one just kind of seems like it's drooping. So anyway, I'm a little disappointed in this mascara. I was hoping for a little bit more wow factor because I love the original so much, but sadly this one was just kind of average for me. So I think if you're looking for a more natural lash look, you may want to give this one a try, but there are tons of mascaras out there that kind of do the same thing, like the Maybelline Total Temptation, I think, formula-wise was very similar to this. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this was helpful for you, and stay tuned for more videos coming later in the week. I will see you then. Bye!